I was diagnosed with diabetes 25 years ago. My kidneys were affected from it. One day I went to the doctors and she told me, you're going to be sick and you're going to get more sick. I had 2 kids and it was a struggle daily. My son ended up with a drug issue. His name was Raymond. He passed away 2 years ago. January of 22, I ended up catching COVID. I was in the hospital for 3 months, and then from there is when I found out that I had stage 4 kidney disease. And within a year, I was at end-stage renal disease, which is the last step before dialysis and needing a transplant. My grandkids, if I wanted to spend time with them, I would have to sit down and spend time with them. I wanted to go take them to a park or anything. I ended up almost dying a couple times. They called my daughter and said I wasn't going to make it. My daughter turned around to me and said, "Mom, you're all I have. Please don't leave me." And then when I found out I was sick like this, I felt like I was going to leave her. I thought my life was over at that point.
So the waiting list, it's complicated, it's complex, it's hard to understand. No one knows really where you are and when you're going to get the call. And that's probably the most maddening thing.
I went to work a couple days a week just to keep myself out of a depression.
I've been going to Steak 'em Up in South Philadelphia for many years now to get either my food or my coffee. Carolyn's always there. When I went over that day, she wasn't herself. Usually it's, "Hi." I got my coffee and she said she needed the creamer, and the creamer's in the front of the fridge, in front of the case. I gave it to her like I always do, and I said, "Is there anything else I could do for you?"
And I turned around to him and I said, "Yeah, do you have a kidney for me?" And he said, "Sure." And I looked at him and I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "I'm serious."
My grandfather, he's the one that instilled in me to always help another person. I knew her life could improve. I knew that she would have more time with her grandkids and her daughter. It all comes back to family and doing the right thing.
For somebody to go and give some of their body that they need to live, that's what you call extraordinary.
Several of our patients were deemed not to be candidates elsewhere for various reasons. Our mission, our challenge, and what we do every day is find a way to get to yes. Getting an organ is the greatest gift. It is your return to life.
Now I feel like I'm full of life. My brain wants to go. My body's still a little weak, but my brain wants to go, and I just can't wait to take off.
She has done remarkably well, and I believe she's returning to better than she's been in a long time.
The doctors, the nurses, from the coordinators to everyone over at Temple, they just made me feel okay as much as I could have.
The Temple doctors were great. I honestly never had that kind of experience at a hospital before.
And we are not afraid of challenges. We don't see patients as physiologically or medically complicated. We see everyone as an opportunity. Temple makes magic happen.
I would recommend Temple to anybody because I just think they're phenomenal.